Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be showing you how I do my large knotless. And today my model is my daughter, and she has very, very thick hair. So we did do a wash before this, I'm sorry. And we did a blow dry using some heat protectant. And the edge control that I use on her hair is Red 1. It's called Red 1. It's in the red jar. And that works best for her because her hair is so full. So for large knotless, I usually go with one row in the back from the top of the ear to the other top of the ear. So here I'm going to slow this part down so I can show you how I did the braid. So you're going to start off with your part, of course, and then you're going to go in with shine and gem is what I use to go over that part so the part can be crisp and clean. And then I took the Red 1 jar to smooth into her hair, and then I used the edge brush so that it's like super smooth. Then I'm going to take my 3 parts, and then my left hand was holding it really tight, and then that's when I crossed over with my right. And make sure you got that tight, firm hold on it. And then when you start adding the pieces in, make sure they're not too thick, because you're going to be adding at least 4, so that way that braid is not too chunky. Okay, so here as you start adding in those pieces of hair, you want to make sure you use that shine and jam to tuck the natural hair. That way you got a better chance of the style lasting longer, and to prevent the frizziness. And as you're braiding, you can kind of feel how much more hair is going to be needed to make that braid the same size all the way down. So I think for this braid I added at least maybe six pieces of hair. So I did go ahead and part her hair down the middle, so that way the parts are nice and centered where they need to go. And there's going to be 3 more rows. So the row that I'm working on plus 2 more rows. So once I found the middle part, I went ahead and made a block in between that, if that makes sense. I made a block so that way that braid will fall in between the braids underneath it. And that's done to prevent any spaces, because you don't want, for your head to look like it's all spacey. So after that braid was finished, I went ahead and added 2 more to the right and 2 more to the left. And you're not able to see that because I forgot to record. Okay, so now we're in the 3rd row, and in this row you're just going to make sure that you have 2 braids on each side of that braid that I was just showing you guys in previously. So you almost want to make sure you have a brick effect, so that way those spaces are filled in. So here we are still in that 3rd row, and then you're going to make sure you have a total of 6 braids in that row. That's how you know that you're doing it correctly.
Slow.
Hey girl, hey. But yeah, here's JR over in his crib. He did really good. He stayed asleep the entire time. I think I stopped once just to feed him. So here we're just going to make sure that middle part is precise. And Jada does have a moving, stretchy scalp. So we're going to make sure there's 3 braids on each side. And here you can see that those 3 braids at the top are going to fall like the brick effect in between each of the braids that's below it. So right here, I'm going to part her baby hairs out so that way at the end I can straighten them and, you know, swoop them babies. And then you want to make sure you don't forget to smooth the hair really, really good with your product. So that way it's really, really sleek. So at the end, your choice, you can go ahead and take your edge brush and get any, loose hairs that you may have not been able to smooth back, and use the edge brush, just sleek it to your desire. Okay, so here we are, all done with the braids, and I like to go in with the Shine Jam setting foam, and I like to apply that all over the, all over the roots, all the way to the end, and then I tie it down with a scarf so that way the braids are super flat. Okay, so here I go in with a flat iron to straighten the baby hairs, or the edges, whatever you guys call it. And I like to keep them fluffy. I don't like to add edge control because that makes it super oily, which I don't want the style to look super oily because then it starts to look dirty. So, okay, after I curl the baby hairs, I go in with spritz, and then I use my edge brush to smooth the edges to her desire. I enjoyed making this tutorial, and if you're watching, be sure to subscribe and turn on your post notifications, and leave a comment if you like this content. Let me know if you'd like to see more. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for the support, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.